vlog, a prep vlog. I thought I'd get a full day of rest in today. So I've got a whisper, Alana's asleep. I actually recorded this same little spiel just before and I didn't press record, so that's how the morning's going. So non-training day today, we're going to run through obviously a full day of eating and run through some other little regiments that I do in the morning. So you'd know from past videos I always do 500 mils of water first thing in the morning. So I always got my glass ready to go. So I'll do that, we'll do 500 mils. I'll also pop a video up of the look this morning as soon as I woke up. So looking quite good, quite happy with the look at the moment. 79.4 I was on this morning, so that's a new low. But like, as you can probably see, we're leaving out nicely. Just still got stubborn fat, and we know that, and we're pushing it, and you'll see from today's food why we're pushing it. What we'll run through today, like I said, full day of eating. I'll run through my supplementation as well. Also, I'll run you through my gut health drink. So I've incorporated a gut health drink, been doing it for about, this is about day 6 or day 7. So keep it really simple. We've got 400 mils of water. I do this on an empty stomach. Usually on days that I do cardio, I'll do it after my cardio, just because I do a little bit of your himbine when I do cardio. But it's 400 mils of water, 5 grams glutamine, 5 grams greens powder, 1 whole lemon, 25 mils of aloe vera juice, and 20 mils of apple cider vinegar. It actually doesn't taste as bad as you'd probably expect, to be fair. So I get that down, I'll drink it right now when I go on my walk. I'm doing about 4Ks of walking this morning. It is a non-training day, so I try and clock up as many steps as I can, as early as I can. Step count is now at 15,000 steps, so you'll see with that in conjunction with the little bit lower food that we're incorporating, it's going to be quite the interesting one. So what we'll also run through today is I'll run you through my supplementation protocol, which we'll do first thing when I wake up. Fuck, I'm not even woken up apparently. When we get back from the walk, get a coffee, usual shit, usual shenanigans. And then yeah, I think we'll get on with the day. Got to go to the office, we have a meeting, myself, Michael and Isabel, so we're going to run through that. And then we'll see what happens from there. See you in the next clip. And we are back. So clocked up about 5.5K steps, which was quite nice. Now we're getting into meal 1. So meal 1 will be 100 grams of zucchini, which is quite easy. So what I do is I chuck the zucchini in the pan with a little bit of spray, sort of brown it off a little bit because it does take a little bit to get nice and cooked through, I guess is the way you can explain it. Then we got 200 mils of liquid egg whites. I don't know why people call them, well, they are liquid egg whites. I thought they were just called egg whites, but they're called liquid egg whites on the thing. So liquid egg whites in the carton. Not huge on the carton egg whites, but it's just from a convenience perspective, especially when I'm doing 200 mils. I actually do prefer to separate my egg whites, but 200 mils is way too much to sit there and separate them all. So I buy 2 cartons usually at the start of the week, and I buy about a dozen or so eggs, give or take, and then back end of the week I'll separate the eggs just because it normally gets to the weekend, I got a little bit more time, so I do it like that. In this meal as well, we'll go a little bit of rocket spinach in the actual egg white omelette, and then I'll do half a bag of 4 mixed leaf lettuce because you're going to see how low the calories do get today, so quite interesting. So the egg whites, what goes in them seasoning wise, so I do light salt. I don't know how well you're going to see that. Light salt, so we'll do about a gram of that usually. About a gram. Then we'll go with a bit of garlic powder, nothing crazy, in the egg whites, and I also do a bit of garlic powder on the zucchini as well. Then we'll go a bit of paprika. And then I've got this chili powder stuff. I don't know what it is. It's Japanese spice blend, so I put a little bit of that. Not a lot. And there. I gotta fill the salt cracker, but a little bit of salt in there. A little bit of salt on the zucchini. That's it. Bake it, finish cooking it, we'll sit down and eat, and we'll run through like supplementation, all that kind of thing as well. Alrighty, so meal one. Macros will be up on the screen for this meal. Honestly, I can't remember them off the top of my head, but like I said before, 200 mils of egg whites, 100 grams of zucchini, spinach and rocket in there. I was going to do a little bit of that 4-leaf salad, like I said, but I said, fuck it, I don't need it with this meal. The longer I can push sort of volume back, the better. So then we'll get into this meal. And then we've got supplementation. So this is what I promised last video and just never ended up doing. But what we are going to do is we're going to turn the TV on. I've got the sliding doors open, getting a bit of a breeze in here. Chuck on the YouTube. But supplementation, what you all really came for. So in this one here, in this little beverage of choice, usually I do like, your creatine and all that kind of thing. In my intra, I do a little bit, so I do 7.5 grams a day. I do 5 grams in my intra, and I do 2.5 in like my non-stim pre-workout that I normally do. But today we've just gone 7.5 grams in here. So we do, I think it's about 350 mils of water, something like that. So 7.5 grams of creatine. There is 3 grams of L-carnitine in here as well. We do a scoop and a half of electrolytes. And that's it for that print. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for that one. Obviously, the water's always filtered. I've got the big filter. I reckon I say this every video that I've got the water filter. I don't know why. And supplementation here. So I coincidentally just ran out of omega-3s, which sucks a little bit. So I'm going to have to get in contact with Foundry and organise some more omegas. Foundry Industries, using TCC10 on Foundry Industries, you'll get a whole bunch of supplements. They use a lot of Supplement Needs supplements, which is really, really good quality. It's by Dean St. Mart. If you don't know who Supplement Needs is, or you don't know who Dean St. Mart is, look it up. These are like best quality supplements in the industry. Like, it's fucking crazy to think. So what I've got here is I've got a digestive enzyme that I do every morning. Goes in with a green supplement. Obviously, usually omega-3s. I've got 400 milligrams of NMN. I've got 10,000 IUs of vitamin D. I've got in here as well NAC, so NAC, N-acetylcysteine, great antioxidant. That's at, I think I've got it in at 1,200 milligrams. And then I've got 2 capsules of thyroxine. So thyroxine is essentially a supplement by Thorne. This isn't a Supplement Needs brand because Supplement Needs don't do the thyroid supplementation, but thyroxine is pretty much, obviously at this back end of prep, thyroid's going to take a hit, down regs. So the idea is this is like using, it'd be like having T3, T4 medication in, right? It's just obviously not as efficient as something like that. Obviously T3, T4 medication would be a entire replacement for the thyroid. So like say my T3 is down, if I were to put in T3 supplementation or T3 medication, it's essentially like a fake signal for your T3. So right now my body isn't really creating too much T3. It's not producing it. Obviously, metabolism's shot, well not shot, but down. And, we're in a position where the body isn't in the best state to be optimizing that production of T3. So what's going to happen is you'd put in a T3 medication and essentially it just pumps the body with T3. So your body doesn't really have to produce it anymore. Whereas with thyroxine, the idea is it helps the body producing it a little bit better. So my thyroid won't be back to normal from using thyroxine, but it does aid and support in that little bit more. Obviously, like I said, digestive enzymes in there for that. NMN is just great for NAD plus production. And then vitamin D, energy production, business as usual. And then usually I'd have an omega-3 in there. Later on at night, I'm not going to pull them out later, but tonight I'd normally have magnesium glycinate before bed. Depending on how wired I am at night, I might throw in a little bit of L-theanine.
But otherwise, like supplementation wise, that's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to eat this meal, we're going to watch some tube, and then that's about it. Go to work, got a meeting. Probably running a little bit late, but it is what it is. Okay, meal 2. So, wrapped up a meeting. We had a nice long meeting. That was actually a very fucking long meeting, by the way. I just realised it's 11 o'clock. So, Monster on deck, as per. Water on deck, as per. And then we got the meal 2. So, meal 2, very simple. Again, macros will pop up on the screen, but we've got 150 grams cucumber, 250 grams chicken breast, and we just got like 4 leaf mixed lettuce. Bit of like dressing on there, so I made like a little bit of dressing. I did like 5 grams of light sweet chili, which should be like a 1 calorie, 10 grams of soy sauce, and like 2 grams of sugar-free maple syrup, and then obviously salt. But yeah, boring as meal. Really excited to eat this. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to today's calories and carbs. Let's see.
I have a camera, like I didn't do anything stupid.
What would you have done?
Pick my nose.
Fuck, probably did.
No, I didn't.
Probably wouldn't pay attention.
I wiped my face though.
Well, there's a fucking grub, man, picking his nose. Disgusting. He flicks his boogers everywhere. Doesn't he, is he?
No, whenever we
Grub
drive to the gym, he rubs them into his fingers.
Does he flick him into the car?
No, he just picks them and rubs them into his
And just plays with them? Yuck. Grub.
Do you know what I mean?
Same location, different angle. Banger. I'd love to say this is something extravagant, but it's the exact same meal as just before. So still no carb. My last meal of the day will have carbs in it. But it's the same thing. 150 grams cucumber, a little bit of mixed salad, 250 grams chicken breast, the same little dressing that's on it. Still hammering water, just no monster this time. Quick clacking away at the keyboard, trying to smash out as many updates as I can. While it's the time, me and Isabella got to film some content at 2 o'clock, so we'll be doing that. But yeah, I don't know, there's not really much to talk about today, like with the meals, just because the calories and the carbs are so low. There's no in particular reason why I do these 2 meals other than volume is the main reason. Like, it's as simple as that. I just try to get the volume in with the cucumber and with lettuce. I'm normally pretty good, like as long as I don't have that like insulin spike. So what I actually do with a lot of clients, if they're in a deficit and they're in a hard deficit, usually their first 2 meals a day, it depends when they train as well. So if they're not training in the morning, usually their first 2 meals of the day, I'll try to keep it like carb free, because I do find when they have that blood sugar spike, what happens is hunger signaling spikes as well. So there is no research to say that. So what I try to do is I try to steer clear of a lot of that. And I do it for myself as well. There's no reason not to. But like I said, I'll have 2 more meals. I think I have a beef mix meal, and then I'll have a salmon meal as well. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for the day. Like, it's pretty boring. So this is the last meal that I'll have here at the office. So the next 2 meals we had at home, and then we should be good to go. But overall, good spot. What have I got on tonight? I'm going to do some planning for going on a holiday to Europe. So I'm just going to book some accommodation and stuff like that. But yeah, a couple more check-ins to go. How many check-ins do I have to go? We'll check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to go, and then we should be done for the day. In typical me fashion, I forgot to film. I didn't really. What actually happened was I was watching.
How are you gonna be able to see this? I was watching Nick Justice's full day of eating, and I was like, there is not nearly enough time left on this video for him to have 4 meals remaining, right? And I was like, he forgot to film his meals. He forgot. And I was like, oh my god, I'm eating. Oh my god, I forgot to film my meals. So, this meal here, mixed lettuce again, 200 grams semmel, 100 grams asparagus. Simple, delicious, and nutritious. And I put some jalapenos on there, and it's making me have the runniest nose on the planet. So, dinner tonight. I've got like I said before, I've got my partner's sister and her partner coming over for dinner tonight. We're doing some Europe planning, so I probably won't film around there, but I will film that last meal and like the send-off, and I might just film like the final supplements for the day. I've got about 5k steps to get still, and I've got to like upload all these videos to my drive and all that kind of thing as well. So we'll do that now. Got a couple hours till that comes around, and then we'll see you in the next clip. So last meal is done. Macros and everything will pop up on the screen. I'm officially in bed. 15k steps clocked. And that pretty much wraps up the day. Did 2 capsules of magnesium glycinate. Did an extra digestive enzyme as well, just prior to going to bed. Feeling a little bit blocked up, a little bit of digestive discomfort. So I thought, do it overnight, hopefully wake up in the morning, and I'll have my bowel movement. But nonetheless, that is about it. That is a full day of rest on prep. Quite boring. Be within the meals and a few little, I guess, tidbits of information there as well. But yeah, I guess that wraps up another episode. We will officially be 7 weeks out on Saturday. Shit. Unreal. 7 weeks to go. Did you hear that a lot? 7 weeks to go. 7 sevens are 49. That means there's only 49 days to go, baby. On Saturday, we'll be under 50. Let's get it.